Today is PCT day, and this is my own personal support group. They've got me at the airport, fed me good last night, and they've seen me on my way. We're gonna get started. Woo! Thank you guys. Thank you.
Bye, Sarah.
Early sun and the biggest sky reaps hills that I have ever seen.
Well, I'm just a little emotional right now. I just got let off at the trailhead by Sherry and Chris and Dad and Sherry's dad and Sherry. What great people. Drove 9 hours to come get me and put me on trail. And I'm in Oregon. Going southbound. It's an absolutely beautiful day. And I want to show you something. You matter. Love God. All right, guys. Let's get this adventure started. So I'm making a pretty big climb right now. Just started. I'm like maybe a mile or two in, I would say. Anyway, getting the feel of this heavy pack that's super tall, and was just kind of concentrating on trail for what's in front of me, which is really pretty. And I noticed a rock formation, and it's like a, not spy rock, something we passed last night going to the BLM land where we stayed. And just as I'm like passing this little clearing right here, something caught my eye. Not sure you can make that out right there, but I'm going to flip you around and give you a little closer look at this big, beautiful mountain. And I am going to zoom you in a little bit. Look at that. Wow. Pretty amazing. Pretty sure that's Mount Shasta. So I'm hiking in these big, beautiful, I guess they're fir trees. And there's just no way to describe to you how big these trees are. I mean, even the video probably won't even do it justice, but I'm going to turn you around here and let you see this one that's right here in front of me. I mean, just how tall they are, but they're massive around. A little closer to it. You can see the ferns here on the trail. Look at this tree, it's just massive. Oh, that's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Just left my lunch spot, which was a picnic table and a faucet at a just absolutely beautiful home. And there was a lady out there working, so I didn't want to video, but very cool place. And they have a faucet there for hikers and a nice picnic table and stuff that you can tell that they're the ones that maintain. It was really neat. They had a huge greenhouse and chickens and stuff and growing stuff in the greenhouse. And it was just a gorgeous place. But entering the Rogue River National Forest, and from staying down on BLM land last night. I know that this valley here is called the Rogue River Valley, and absolutely gorgeous views of Mount Shasta on the other end of the valley. Hiking up Mount Ashland right now, and it's kind of like a huge meadow on the side of this mountain. Up there is Mount Ashland Road. I'll intersect that here in a little bit. But this view right here. These far mountains are white capped with snow. It's a beautiful day today. We're up pretty high now. I'm seeing some snow patches. Look, there's some right there. So that must be like a north-facing slope, I imagine. I think that's where I'm staying. It said road and shelter. It's not far away. Almost there. There it is. My first look at snow. I guess I got some water here. So the shelter I'm staying at apparently isn't right on trail. It's like a 5-minute walk. But I would have probably kept it going. But since it wasn't right on trail, maybe try to find a tent site or something. But the view is phenomenal. I'll show you from here, but I'll probably show you again whenever we get to the shelter, which is just down at the end of this little road. Yep, Mount Shasta again. All right, quick little road walk. All right, there's Mount Ashland, Mount Shasta, and where I am going to sleep tonight, Grouse Gap. I may have company tonight. There was a chipmunk, a big chipmunk. Just went up there, and that's where I'm sleeping. Into day one. So I'm here in Oregon, beautiful. And I know you can't see what's behind me, but I'm at Grouse Gap Shelter, and there's a beautiful view of Mount Shasta, which I got to see all day long. I couldn't stop taking pictures of it. I'm not real sure how high in elevation I am, but there are several snow patches on the north-facing slopes. Matter of fact, I got my water this evening from a snow melt, which was really cool. It was something different, something that I had never done. So, then let's see, what was highlights of today? Getting to know that pack. So I carried a 40-liter Unbound Hyperlight in the desert, and it was wonderful. I loved it. went through a couple different packs, and I ended up having to get a 55 liter, and I went with the Unbound. I love the pack and all the different things that it has on it, all the pockets and stuff. It's just perfect for me. So it was good, but man, heavy. I've got my micro spikes, ice axe, full bear can, probably too much food, because I actually think that I'll be able to get into Syad Valley in 4 days, I believe. Like I said, I went like 12 miles today, I think, or real close to it. And tomorrow, I think I have 17.7. That'll get me across back into California. And I think we're going to stay at Dunamore Cabin tomorrow. But I have promised myself I'm going to take it easy. 17.7 seems like a lot, but the train after today seemed a lot of climbing. But I think tomorrow seems a little bit more kinder, and it seems very doable to do the 17.7. So, but my favorite things about today have to be the views. I mean, it's kind of like everything that I ever imagined, but friends and family support me so much, and I got a true blessing. I had gotten on a Facebook site to get a ride from a trail angel from the airport to Trailhead, and friends Chris and Sherry, thank you guys so much, came and picked me up at the airport. They drove 9 hours from Washington State just so they could spend time with me and help me on this journey. And I got to see Sherry's dad, and then they had another friend with them, and we just hung out last night and just kind of relaxed a little bit, because I'd been on a plane for over 11 hours, making different airports, different connections, and I was pretty tired, but they fixed a wonderful meal for me, and we really got to visit a little bit. And then this morning got up, made breakfast, and they were so precious. They all prayed around me, and it really touched my heart when you got friends like that. So excuse me. But so I saw some day hikers today, and I got asked the same question over and over again: is it lonely? It's different. It's only day one, but being here without Jan is very different. It's going to take some getting used to. And I'm sure that I'll meet some other people. So, but anyway, I'm at the Grouse Gap shelter with a beautiful view of Mount Shasta that I got to see all day. And got my stuff all set out. Going to cowboy camp underneath this shelter and making some dinner. So, all right, that's enough for tonight. We will talk to you guys in the morning.
Early sun and the biggest sky greets hills that I have ever seen. These old stone walls and the ones they're holding, the only place I wanna be. Got shine light as it comes shining in your door. Got those words as they go by. Catch that wave as it crashes over you, and keep the fire alive. In the dark, when the summer sun has set down all the heat of all the day, has warmed the ground and the earth beneath your feet, and watching the fireflies in